Good evening, I'm Sarah Chitrakar and these are the headlines of the hour. Local levels unveil their budget for the upcoming fiscal year. Majority of the local levels still dependent on grants from the centre. Kathmandu Metropolis unveils a budget of 25.7 billion rupees. Suspended Chief Secretary Boykuntha Aryal transferred to the National Planning Commission, creating a new post. 232 civil servants suspended so far, most of them accused of corruption. British aid group Save the Children claims nearly 21,000 children missing in Gaza, says approximately 4,000 children likely under the rubble. And Koshi province defeat Karnali province in 3 straight sets in the women's side of the Under-19 National Volleyball Tournament. Bagmati province also defeat Gandaki province in straight sets. Majority of the local levels across the country introduced their budget today as per the legal provision. 5 out of the 6 local, metropolises in the country made public their budget today, while Birganj Metropolis had introduced its budget on Saturday. Biratnagar Metropolis had introduced a budget of 3,499.886 million rupees. During the 14th meeting of the Metropolis earlier today, Deputy Mayor Shilpa Niraula Karki introduced the budget, which has been increased this year by 137.1 million rupees compared to last year. Biratnagar has given continuity to its program Save Daughter, Educate Daughter, under which allowance is provided to mothers who give birth to their first and second daughters. Likewise, Chitwan's Bharatpur Metropolis has proposed a budget of 6,558.598 million rupees. Deputy Mayor Chitra Sen Adhikari introduced the budget today. The Metropolis has increased the budget size by 240.608 million rupees compared to the last fiscal year. 1.8 billion rupees of the total budget is projected to be generated from internal sources. The Metropolis has made it mandatory for each house to plant at least 2 trees. Likewise, Lalitpur Metropolis introduced a budget of 7,468,392,000 rupees for the upcoming fiscal year, which is 15% less than the ongoing fiscal year. Meanwhile, Kathmandu Metropolis has proposed a budget of 25,706.3 million rupees. Deputy Mayor Sunita Dangol said that 190.9 million rupees has been allocated for programs of the economic development sector, 3,494.529 million rupees for office and administration management, and 14,815.151 million rupees for infrastructure development. Lalitpur Metropolis has introduced a budget of 7,468.392 million rupees for the upcoming fiscal year. The budget size has been increased by 15% compared to the ongoing fiscal year. Lalitpur Metropolis has prioritized development of the city culturally and economically, sustainable infrastructures and greenery, self-reliant economy, quality education and healthcare. The local level has stressed on providing skills and employment opportunity to youths as well as their social responsibility. Likewise, local production and productivity, transfer of local skills and its modernization, disaster management, development of children and disabled friendly metropolis, and safe drinking water in every household have also been prioritized. The Metropolis has also stressed on collection of tax from the ward office from the upcoming fiscal year and to conduct ward level and thematic programs. Lalitpur Metropolis has also included provisions of 5% concession on property tax to residents who use electric vehicles and concession on rent tax to farmers who establish nursery and plant fruits and vegetables on the rented land. In our Public Voice segment, today we have asked people in several provinces regarding their take on the budget introduced by their local level. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
स्थानीय तहको समृद्धि र विकासको लागि पक्कै होइन, त्यो मात्र चाहिँ कार्यकर्ताहरूको लागि यो बजेट ल्याइएको छ।
शिक्षामा स्वास्थ्यमा सुधार ल्याउने गर्ने आएको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई।
बजेट भाषण हुँदाखेरि राम्रै सुनिन्छ, राम्रै देखिन्छ, तर व्यवहारमा जुन किसिमको विकास निर्माणको काम हुनुपर्ने हो त्यस किसिमको खासै देखिदैन।
अपाङ्ग, त्यसपछि दलित, जनजाति सबैलाई समेटेको छ समग्रमा ठिकै छ
महिलालाई अहिले आएको बजेटमा महिलाले बजेट राखिदिनु भएको राम्रो छ महिला सशक्तिकरण
यसपालि ल्याएको बजेटमा पनि स्थानीय तहमा परेका आवश्यकताहरू खानेपानी बाटोघाटोदेखि लिएर हरेक समस्याहरू जनताका पीडमर्का हेर्ने पालिकाको रूपमा लिएको छु
अहिले आएको बजेटबाट उत्साहित छैनन् जनता निरुत्साहित छन्
उद्यमशीलता प्रवर्धनको लागि बढीभन्दा बढी कार्यक्रमहरू आएको हुनाले हामी महिलाहरू युवाहरू अझ बालबालिकाहरू अपाङ्गहरू ज्येष्ठ नागरिकहरू सबैलाई समष्टिगत रूपमा समेटेको देखेको छु
We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. The government has transferred Boykunta Aryal, who has been charged of corruption, to the National Planning Commission by creating a special post. This has paved way for the appointment of a new Chief Secretary. Despite being suspended, Chief Secretary Aryal will continue to receive half of the amount of his monthly salary. There are 232 such government officials who have been receiving monthly salaries despite being suspended. 56 officials at the Ministry of Federal Affairs and General Administration have been registering their attendance in an additional group and receiving salary without doing any work. Chief Secretary Aryal had been suspended after a corruption case was filed against him. 232 civil servants, including Aryal, have been suspended in the country as of yet. Aryal is the highest-ranking official to be suspended so far. The government, meanwhile, has transferred him to the National Planning Commission. Aryal has been given a position of a hierarchy similar to that of the Chief Secretary. A similar post was formed some 18 years ago when former Chief Secretary Lokman Singh Karki was suspended and transferred to the National Planning Commission. However, Aryal cannot register his attendance until he receives a clean chit from the court. Majority of the suspended government officials are joint secretaries and undersecretaries, while some secretaries have also been suspended. Majority of them on corruption charges. Meanwhile, suspension of 5 officials have been lifted. Cases have been filed against 37 officials of the Ministry of General Administration. Majority of them are chief administrative officers of local levels. The corruption charges being filed against the Chief Secretary, who leads the civil service, is a serious matter. Aryal's connection with Termox scandal, excise sticker and NTC corruption scandal has dented the image of the entire civil service. Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Before that, let's take a look at the result from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked why was a person recommended for the post of ambassador without even asking him. 40% voted for A, not aware of the dignity of the post, 55% for B, forcing in the name of share, and 5% for C, no need of asking. And here's today's question. What's your take on creating a new post for Chief Secretary who was suspended after a corruption case was filed against him? The options are A, assign a new Chief Secretary, B, halt reinstatement, and C, legal obligation. Voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option, A, B or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. British aid group Save the Children has claimed nearly 21,000 children are missing in Gaza. In a report published today, the group said the thousands of missing Palestinian children are believed to be trapped beneath rubble, buried in unmarked graves, harmed beyond recognition by explosives, detained by Israeli forces, or lost in the chaos of conflict. The group said it is nearly impossible to collect and verify information under the current conditions in Gaza, but at least 17,000 children are believed to be unaccompanied and separated, and approximately 4,000 children are likely missing under the rubble, with an unknown number also in mass graves. UNICEF said in a report earlier this year that Israel has killed more than 14,000 children in Gaza since October 7, while others are suffering from severe malnutrition. International criticism has mounted amid the growing death toll in the war, as well as the deteriorating humanitarian crisis. However, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated that he would not agree to any deal that stipulated an end to Israel's war on Gaza.
Sports news.
Koshi Province defeated Karnali Province in 3 sets, in fact straight sets, to register a win in the women's side of the first Sahana Pradhan Memorial Under-19 National Volleyball Tournament. In the match played at the covered hall in the premises of the National Sports Council in Tripureshwar this morning, Koshi Province took care of Karnali Province 25-20, 25-18, 25-19 to secure the win. In another women's volleyball match played today, Bagmati Province defeated Gandaki Province in straight sets 25-12, 25-9, 25-16. Towards the men's side, Sudur Pashchim Province defeated Karnali Province 25-22, 16-25, 25-23, 28-26. Women's and men's teams from all 7 provinces are participating in the first Sahana Pradhan Memorial Under-19 National Volleyball Tournament. The winning team will bag a cash prize of 300,000 rupees, while the runners-up will receive 200,000 rupees. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.